All right. So the Utah versus the Clippers game just ended, and it was a pretty good game. I missed like the second and third quarter for the most part, and but I caught the first and I caught the fourth. What really hurt was the fact that Rudy Gobert went down. If you read my preview of this series, I believe that Rudy was going to be a really big factor, and hopefully he's not hurt for a big part of it because that's going to be a huge blow. Utah did pull this game out, and one thing that was very prevalent to me was the fact that Joe Johnson is that big shot guy like Paul Pierce was for the Wizards in 2014, I think. He gives them stability for a lot of the young guys who have virtually no playoff experience. Big Shot Joe is a very clutch time performer. So that was good. He hit the game winning shot, which was a really good floater. Uh, for the Clippers, this is put up a shut up time for them. They've had this cast for about 6 years now, and they have not gotten out of the second round ever. Chris Paul played phenomenal down the stretch, making a lot of clutch baskets, putting his team back in it. Blake Griffin has to be more assertive. He is the best player on that court, no matter what anybody says. He's better than Chris Paul. He's better than DeAndre Jordan. He's better than Gordon Hayward. He is the best player on that court. And if Gobert is gone, he has to match up problems, and he has to show that day in and day out in this series. If if the Clippers are going to win, Chris Paul can be their closer, but before they need him, Blake has to be that guy that gets them there. Um, but besides for that, the Clippers lack a depth, and the Clippers just their lack of 3-point shooting outside of JJ Redick is going to be shown with this team. If Gobert is gone, Utah has a problem because they don't really have a center behind him. Derek Favors has just gotten back from an injury, and it showed tonight. He had no legs, had no lift on his when he jumped. So, besides for that, this is going to be a very good series that a lot of people should watch. Utah is a very up and coming team that is going to pose a problem for people in the future. So, definitely stay tuned for this series. This is definitely a one for the ages.